Todd, let's just loosen up with batting practice right down the middle. Who's the player that everybody down there loves?
O.J. Howard. I mean, it was clear really after the first practice. He's the best player here. The tight end from Alabama. Just watching him here, it was very clear very early that he's a top 20, top 25 pick. He was the best player on the field. And Howard did everything he could this week to really establish himself as the #1 tight end.
Todd, who's that player that maybe the game tape or whatever didn't have people thinking that they'd love him, and now they see the person this week and they go, "Who are you now? Who's the guy who's on the rise?"
Zay Jones is a player that shocked me. You know, there was a few guys you could talk about. Joshua Dobbs, the quarterback from Tennessee, but Zay Jones from East Carolina, the production was ridiculous. And I think it was 158 catches this past year, 399 career catches. He got on the field, and you could tell right away. I'm talking about against the top guy, Jordan Lewis from Michigan, who could be a late first, early second rounder. Really good corners. He came out here and was just accelerating down the field. I think he's a player that everyone now is going back and saying, we've got to evaluate this tape. He may be a day 2 pick rather than a 5th, 6th round pick as just a slot receiver that has a chance.
I had Zay Jones listed as a question I wanted to get to late, and all I had was one word: real, question mark. I think you just answered that question. He's real. You also mentioned Dobbs as a player from Tennessee, the quarterback there, that maybe has improved his position. We know teams are going to fall in love with quarterbacks irrationally and overdraft the position. Who are some of the names that will be in position to go earlier than perhaps you think they should?
I think this whole quarterback class is going to be, quote unquote, overdrafted. I really do. I like Mitch Trubisky from North Carolina. There's a lot to like. 13 career starts, that's a real issue. Deshaun Watson, 32-3 as a starter. The guy's awesome. Intangibles through the roof. But can he throw the ball beyond 10 yards down the field accurately? So that's a big question with him. Deshaun Kaiser from Notre Dame, he's got the tools. He's big, mobile, strong arm, and he can develop. But a lot of inconsistency and a lot of questions about how quickly he processes. So those are 3 guys you're going to hear throughout the process that could go in the first round, and they probably will. But I think, like I said, I think this entire quarterback class is going to wind up being drafted a little bit too early.